It is your life. Are you writing the story you want to read? Hello, friends, and welcome to Clayton's Motivation. You know, guys, life is just one great big book. So are you writing the story that you want to read? Are you writing the story of your life that will be acceptable to you? You know, here I am in beautiful Bropay, just outside of Quebec City, on vacation, just exploring this new area, enjoying life. Yesterday we went to the island of d'Orleans, just went exploring, went to farmer shops. We went to different little shops on the island, just drove around. It was a rainy day, but we had fun. We enjoyed it. And that's what I'm doing to enjoy my life. I want a lifestyle of freedom, that I can go anywhere I want, whenever I want, you know. But you know how I got this lifestyle? First, I had to decide it is what I want. And then I had to figure out ways to do it to get it. And that's the key. You got to figure out what type of lifestyle you want. And then you have to find ways that you can go after it. You know, everybody's different. Everybody has a different goals and dreams, different likes, different things they want. You know, myself, when I came out of school, I thought I wanted to go into business, wanted to run businesses. I've managed many different businesses. I went into finance world, and I always thought I wanted that, but you know what? I didn't really want it because I was always working on someone else's schedule. I was working day and night. I wasn't doing what I wanted. Right now, I want to write a book or a life story that is me going after my goals and dreams of living a life of freedom. That I work when I want to work, from wherever I want, and that I inspire other people to go after their goals and dreams. And that's why I'm telling you about this. You know, if you want to write a good book of your life story, this true story that you want to read, you got to make sure you are living your life. It is your life. You got to go after what you want, not what other people tell you what you want. I know different people tell me I was a good manager, thought I'd be good if I get this promotion, I'd be good in this spot, but I didn't want it. I don't like leading people in day-to-day activities. It's not me. I get frustrated. It's just not who I am. I like teaching people from a distance. I like going out doing my own thing. I like exploring, and that's what I want to be. I want to influence people or get you to go after your best life, to live your life the best way you can. And that's why I'm telling you a lot of these things. I had to do a lot of things to change myself. I had to change my attitude a lot. I probably was a little cranky at times. Wasn't enjoying life as much because I was doing things I didn't enjoy. I wasn't writing that story that I wanted, you know, and that's the key. I had to do a lot of reading, a lot of self-improvement. But you know what? I enjoyed it because I knew I was going after what I want. And that's what you got to do. You got to find out what type of lifestyle you want, and then you got to figure out how to get it. I got to do this, and this. And yes, it might take some time. It took me many years. I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm not much closer than I was yesterday. And that's the way you got to look at it. You're writing your life story. Are you living your life the way you want it to be? I don't know. You know, we ask our kids. I got my daughter's in grade 12 this year. We ask her what's she going to do after school, which is a big decision. You know, a lot of times we're making a decision for the rest of our life when we're 18 years old, which I think is kind of crazy. But, you know, one thing I told her is make sure it's something that you like to do. And I said, if you don't like it, you can always change. That's the thing we forget. You can always change what you're doing. Many people have started a new career at a later age in life. They changed their careers many different times, and they've been very successful. It doesn't matter. You can go back to school at an older age. You can change jobs at an older age. You can start a business at an older age. You can change your life just like that if you make the decision to do it. But you also have to be willing to put the work in. And you got to make sure it is what you want for your life. I know you got to pay your bills and you got to do what you need to do for your family. I'm not saying abandon that. I'm just saying on the side, there's always time. You know, many people have worked 2 jobs or work day and night. They work their job in the day, do their business on the side, or do what they enjoy on the side so that they can get the lifestyle they want. And you can too if you're willing to do that. So you got to take control of your own life. You got to go after what you want. You got to figure it out. You got to put it all down step by step. And yes, it might take time. You know, I'm still got many big goals. I want to improve these YouTube channels. I want to improve this situation on here. One of my big goals is to get a camper van in the next 3 to 4 years, so that me and my spouse can take 4 or 5 months and just travel across Canada, stay out of all the big cities on the back roads and just enjoy life. But in order to do that, I got to do all these things beforehand. I got to save the money for the van, which I do that by doing some things cheaper, and adding new businesses. You know, I got a sports clothing business. I put that money towards the van. It's helped me get that lifestyle. You know, I'm doing other little businesses, and I put the money from them new businesses towards the van, towards that trip, so that I can get that trip, because I know that's the lifestyle I want. Because once I have that van, you know, it might be, I want to go on a vacation in Nova Scotia to Cape Breton. I can do it. I can just jump in it and go, because that's the lifestyle I want. But you got to figure out what you want, and then you have to go after it. You have to figure out what you do. In order for me to get that van, I have to start a couple different businesses. And yes, I might start some that'll fail. I'm sure I will. But you know what? It's not going to stop me from keep trying new things to make extra money to get the lifestyle I want. And that's what you got to do. You got to figure out what you have to do to get that lifestyle, and then you go after it. You put the work in. I'm proof that you can do it. You know, 15 years ago, I was struggling, didn't know what I was doing, working a job I couldn't stand. I switched jobs 4 or 5 times since then, and now I'm finally happy with what I'm doing, because it gives me the freedom to get where I am. But I'm not saying them jobs were bad, because they taught me, for first part, I didn't want to do them. They taught me a lot of different things, and that's what you got to look at. You got to look at where you're at. You got to be willing to put the time in, and that might be getting up an extra hour earlier to put some work in before work, or after work. You might be taking a course in the evening, or taking a course online, or, you know, starting a second business, or starting something extra on the side. You know, I got a couple businesses. My Amazon book business pretty much paid for this trip, you know, or more than paid for this trip, I should say. And I just seen a video on TikTok and took a chance, because I knew I wanted to write a different life story. In order to write that different life story, I had to do different things. And that's what you got to do. You know, there's many great ideas online that you can make extra money. Be careful. There's also tons and tons that you lose money. But if you find the right one, do the research, find the way you want to do it, you can do it. And I don't care what it is. You can do it if you put your mind to it and put the work in and are willing to learn. I know I have to do a lot more. I need to find someone to teach me a little bit more about promoting YouTube channels, videos. I'm going to plan on taking a course in the next couple of months that'll help me learn how to get where I want to go. You know, I'm 46 years old, but I'm going to take a course. So what? Doesn't matter. I'm probably be there with a bunch of 20-year-olds. But, you know, that's the way life is. It doesn't matter. You can go do this with every age you are. You can change your life. My grandmother got a university degree in her 60s. You know, different people start a business late. Ray Kroc started McDonald's and he was 52 years old. It doesn't matter where you're at in life. It's where you want to go. So when you're writing your life story, you are the author of that story. You are the CEO of your life. So make sure you're living the life you want. Make sure you're writing a story that you want to read, because that's what it's all about. It's not about writing someone else's life story or living the life someone told you you should live. It's about living the life you want to live. So guys, remember, life is like a book. Every day is a new page, but the key is you are the author of your own life story. It is your life. Make sure you're writing the story you want to have read or want to live, because you can do it. It is your life. Hope this tip helps a little bit. Thank you very much for tuning in. Remember, guys, go after your life. Go get the life you want. Go get the lifestyle you want and deserve, because you can live your best life. Thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Hit the little bell so you get notice of future videos. And remember, guys, go do something today your future self's going to thank you for. Have a great day, friends.